right, welcome again, everybody. Welcome Stanford Cardinal head coach Tara VanDerveer, Cameron Brink, and Fran Belibi. Coach, we will let you open.
You know, that was a great win for our team. Oregon has a really strong team, and Pow Pow really got going on us. You know, just a very well coached team, really talented team, and you know, so for us this is a big win. We went inside to Cam and she delivered. Fran came in and had a great game for us. I thought Talana Lapolo had a great game for us. Haley rebounded and had some great assists for us. You know, a lot of different people stepped up. We've got a lot of young players. Lauren Betts, I thought, came in and helped us. You know, just India Navarre had some nice plays. So our defense, for the most part, played really well, except for maybe we just forgot to guard Pow Pow sometimes. But she's an exceptional player. So I'm really excited that we're moving on to play UCLA.
Thank you. Second row here.
Willie Ramirez with the Associated Press. Tara, in the third quarter when Cam was sitting with her third foul, at whatever point they had closed, I think, the gap to 6, and you brought her back in along with Haley.
Mm-hmm.
But Cam's presence on the floor, they go on a 7-0 run, and they, I mean, as competitive as they were, they just couldn't get back in it. But can you just talk a little bit about Cameron's presence on the floor, and just having her out there in general?
Yeah, I think Cam could answer this for herself, but Cam is extremely motivated. She plays really hard. She's incredibly talented, and she just, you know, came out and said, you know, I got to get going, and she did, and she put her team on her back. I think she had some great help from Fran. The two of them together rebounded really well for us, and Haley rebounded. So, you know, you've got your upperclassmen stepping up, which is how it should be.
Second row here.
Hi.
Hi, Marissa.
Just how impressive is it the presence that Talana has in a game like this, her first postseason game? She plays well defensively, puts up 10 points, assists. Just what does that speak to, the presence she's able to have?
I thought she had a fabulous game. I think that, you know, I have just the utmost confidence in Talana. She made her free throws. She had 5 assists, no turnovers. She made some big threes. She defended a fabulous player, India Rogers, who, you know, I think she worked really hard to guard her, and she did a great job. You know, so it's really exciting to see her have that type of game. But I think she's really been doing it all year. She flies under that radar, but that's okay with me.
Second row.
Hi, ladies. Matthew Walter from the Next. For Cam and Fran, you guys finished with 56 rebounds. Each of you gets double digits in the rebounding column, along with Haley, who had 13. Just talk about your guys' mindset today on the boards, because it just seemed like there was a point where Tahina turned to her team and said, we have to box out, we have to box out. You guys are being so aggressive on the glass. Just talk about your mentality today on the rebounding.
I think last time we played Oregon, we gave them like 23 offensive rebounds, and we lost the boards. And we kind of pride ourselves on being a defensive team and a rebounding team. And so I think for all of us, it was about boxing out, getting the boards, getting those extra possessions, and making sure they didn't get any extra possessions. And we kind of bought into that mindset as a collective. And we did have a couple slip-ups, but for the most part, we had everyone boxing out, going to the boards, trying to just crash hard. And I think it was just really about our mentality, and it showed.
All right, in the back here.
Cameron Derby, KEZI 9, Eugene. Cameron, you know, you pick up your third foul. You still finish with a 20-point, 11-rebound, double-double. You kind of just talk about where your mindset was after picking up that third so early and how you stayed so effective while you were in foul trouble.
Yeah, I feel like I wasn't really nervous when I picked up that third foul because I have Lauren Betts coming in for me. I have Fran coming in for me, Kiki. I know my team can win without me, so, I mean, it's not great, and I know I'm going to get yelled at for it, but yeah, I have a lot of confidence in my teammates.
All right, Jeff.
Hi, Jeff Metcalf, Pac-12 Hotline. For really all three of you, it hasn't been that long since the Utah game, but I'm just wondering how much more refreshed you play now, or you feel now, because of all the difficult things that happened to you in the latter part of the regular season.
It was nice to sleep in a bed. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, a lot of things happened at the end kind of that trip, but like that's really no excuse for us. We know that we didn't necessarily come out and play the way we wanted to play. So yeah, it was nice to get a couple days off to come back and regroup and sleep in a bed and then just kind of come out here and decide that we're gonna just go out and play our game.
Yeah, I also will say I feel like we've had, more difficult circumstances. Like my freshman year, your sophomore year, there would be times where we would practice in a gym with like no lights or no running water. Like we couldn't wash our hands after going to the bathroom. So I feel like, it sucks to not be able to, have a smooth travel, but I think we're built for it. So.
All right, excuse me, we're going to go in the back here too, and then we'll go third here.
Kenzo Fukuda from the Daily Californian. This is a question for all of you. Obviously, you guys are one of the favorites in this tournament. Is there a pressure you have to manage, or are you not really worried about that?
There's no pressure. I mean, we're just playing basketball, and we know that there are things that we want to do on the court in ways that different things that we're trying to hit. But for the most part, like we're just kind of enjoying the ride, enjoying the moment, and just playing for each other. So there's no real pressure. We're playing loose, like Cam said. There was no nervousness. It was just we get to be here, we get to play together, and we're just going out and we're doing that.
Hi there, Tia Reed, Blaze Radio. Cameron, for you, incredibly physical game down low, and on paper at least, a couple of those low players had a size advantage over you. What goes into your mindset when you're not the tallest player or you're not the biggest player on the court?
Yeah, I know teams want to be physical with me because I'm kind of slight in frame compared to others, but, I feel like I've played through that my whole life, and I think Tara, when she was recruiting me, she was like, I wonder if she's actually really strong, but, I feel like it's a mentality, like, I'm not really that strong. I have to practice against Fran and, Kiki every day. They're strong. But I think it's just playing through it, so yeah, my teammates did a really good job of finding me down low.
All right, we're going to go right here and then over that side.
Sorry, I didn't know there were 2 mics. Tara, how have you seen Agnes evolve this season into the role she has? She had the 2 3-pointers today. It seems like she's kind of had some of those in her in the second half of the year. So just how has she evolved this year?
I think that, Agnes came in really wanting to contribute in a way she really hasn't had much game time, prime time, game time her freshman or sophomore year. And she gives us a lot of energy. She plays extremely hard. I think she's just getting better and better. I think she's just really scratching the surface of how good she can be. She helps us at the defensive end. She rebounds. She's very scrappy. And like you said, she knocked down her 3, so that was great.
Nick?
Nick Dashler from the Oregonian. Tara, Oregon, you've played Oregon twice this year. They've got 14 losses. Can a case be made for that team to be in the NCAA tournament?
I think they play in the number 1 league in the country. And I know they've had some injuries, which have obviously, affected them too. But I think they're a great team, and I think they are deserving of playing in the NCAA tournament. Yes, I think we should have 8 teams in, including Oregon.
2 more questions. Jeff here.
You mentioned Lapolo kind of being under the radar, and she didn't make the all-freshman team, which seems like a surprise. I was just wondering if you were surprised she wasn't on it, with somebody starting as a point guard for you on a team of your caliber.
I don't get worried about stuff I can't control. I would rather have her doing what she does than worrying about, what awards people decide to give to different players. She can play with anyone in the conference, and she has proven that day in and day out. And I think she'll just, she'll use it to her advantage. If she feels disrespected, then just show them. And I think she did today.
Great. One final question right here, and then we'll wrap.
I know the game just finished, but any scouting report for UCLA up next?
I think UCLA, they have a terrific team. They're a very physical team. You've got to rebound against them. You got to take care of the ball, get good shots, and you've got to defend. So that's not a big secret. That's what you have to do in every game for the most part. But we know each other very well, and we will be prepared, and I know our team will give its absolute best effort. So it'll be a great game. Come on back tomorrow.
All right. Thank you, everyone.
All right. Thank you.